Hey, y'all. Not my cat judging me already. He loved me. And that's what we're talking about. Judging and being loved. We do not judge, but we do love from a distance. 22 on the phone. Okay. Let's get some guidance from the universe. Just want to say hello to everybody that's watching, whether you know me or not, whether you just know me from YouTube or from real life. You know me, 111 on the phone. You know me because this is me. What y'all get out here in these streets, that's me. That's me. And physically impossible for me to be, mentally and spiritually impossible for me to be someone else. It's impossible for me to follow others because I am the leader in the light. I roll solo. No, but I am a wolf, and I don't take that lightly. There was a story written about me that I read, spiritually written about me, and it was about a mother wolf who had to leave the pack because they were not treating her child right, her baby. So she said, bump this because her man died. We're talking about wolves. And we're talking about a book that someone wrote before you get confused. But yeah, she took off from the pack and had to, 222 on the phone, and had to find her own way because what was going on in her village was not right. So, definition of lone wolf. The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. 242. The moment I embrace peace within. So are you embracing peace within? Or are you taken away by all the major events that are happening? Which is exactly what they want you to do, is to be taken away by all the major events happening. So are you embracing peace within and surrendering the outcome? Are you knowing that everything is going to be all right? That's the moment that the doors open. The moment your heart doors open is the moment that the universe can flood in your blessings. If you're afraid of trial and error, you should look at that and go do some things that you're afraid to do and do it. Nothing harmful. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good of all, because those trial and errors are going to humble you. And you're going to see that what's important and what God wants is for the highest good of all. If you pray for something, it has to be for the highest good of all. It can't just be good for you. You can't just say, oh, I want money so I can get an Audi, and I can say, fuck these bitches. It's not, it doesn't work like that. You won't be blessed like that. And if you think some of these people have been blessed because they have money, they're not blessed. They use it for greed, and they have dis-ease. They aren't even themselves. They work for others, 444. So I work for God. I don't even work for myself. I work for the highest good of all. Thank you. When I think I surrendered, here we go. I surrender more. Calling me out. See how quickly the universe will call you out? The ego is not needed here. I know that I can look at others and not judge them, so you can look at me and not judge me. It is possible. Judgment makes me go harder. So if you'd like me to go harder, then I'm always going to go harder. So it's really not up to you. Anyways, clearing that energy. There's a lot of nasty energy out there. Do we need to tune into it? No, we don't. We're trying to find a way to not tune into it. Here we go. Let's use the Magical Unicorn deck. The Magical Unicorn deck. The Magic Unicorn. It's funny that people think people are crazy for believing in like unicorns or even talking about it or even using it to believe in something better, even using it to feel better. We're not quite really physically gonna go fly on a unicorn, but they help us and guide us. Nature. Yep. Ground yourself, find a sanctuary in nature, connect with the elementals. Connect with the elementals. Yeah. I already got a card in my astrology deck talking about nature and how God will trust you, 7-Eleven, trust you if it knows that you are as gentle as nature. This is the star code Astro. You also don't have to buy decks brand new. You can get them at like thriftbooks.com. There's other online websites where people sell them used. So you don't have to buy them brand new. I got this one and it was brand new, but I still got it at a lower price off that website. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. So we got cross-pollinate. Oh, the bees. And we got root, the tree. We just were talking about nature. Root and cross-pollinate. We're 808 on the phone. We're going to read these. Number 3 and the number 38. I feel so much better right now. 813. Ooh, I feel so much better. Okay. Gemini, cross-pollinate with the bees. With its symbol of a pair of twins conversing, Gemini asks us to weave a web of connections and build networks with humor in all forms of communication. This mutable air sign is ruled by Mercury and is connected to the lungs, shoulders, hands, and nerves. Gemini's purpose is to disperse ideas like milk thistle on the spring winds, cross-pollinate ideas like bees buzzing over the flowers. And this is from May 21st to June 21st. That's when Gemini season is. That's when this goes on. Springtime. Words are the heart of the issue you are facing. And not just any words, but real dialogue. If you feel tension in the situation, see what is blocking the lines of communication and open that aperture. Listen to the grapevine and cross-pollinate. Gather and share information. Bits of truth may float in on gossip. Explore social media, sound bites, and any other way to get the word out. Talk to people as if they are your siblings, true equals. If something is bothering you, find a place to unpack it, get it on the table, and take a good look. Then talk it over in depth with a friend or therapist, or write in your journal. Trust the process of self-expression to get to the root of the problem. However, assume anything you say will be repeated. Gemini scatters seeds, is not concerned with privacy or individuality, and is not necessarily loyal. The situation may be more complex than you think, so be willing to dig in. Gemini energy can be shallow or oversimplified, as it encourages breath rather than death. So you have to add the death consciously. Gemini's gift is an open mind and a sense of universal siblinghood. We are all in this together. The soul knows how to find itself back in equilibrium if we just let all parts communicate. Help the unexpressed feelings, persons, and elements within the community be heard. So others want to be heard. You want to be heard. You want to say the right things because the words that come out are like seeds that you are planting for everybody. Then we have root. Imagine your spine extends down into the earth like a taproot. The strong central root under a tree, through the earth to a point on the sun's path below. Look to the roots. Think about what makes you feel at home and secure. What creates sanctuary for you. Investigate the foundations and become conscious of the traditions and assumptions that underlie the situation. Lean into habits that help you feel secure and grounded. If you enjoyed your childhood, family traditions can help you feel safe and strong in a storm. If you grew up in chaos, you may crave the opposite, and so create your own quiet sanctuary. If you grew up around arguments, arguing with people at home may seem normal to you, but that may not be the case for your housemates, so you may need to learn to present your points in a more transformative, less combative way. The IC also speaks of deeper roots, the spiritual, religious, or physiological underpinnings of your early life. Just as fish doesn't notice the water it swims in, it can be hard to see the spiritual assumptions you swam within as a child. These physiological underpinnings could give you a deep connection to spirit or leave you feeling restricted or judged. Whether they imbued you with unconscious habits or were that from which you rebelled, until you examine those deep roots, they will define your foundational paradigm. Unconscious patterns from your personal history may underlie the situation and need excavation. Build roots of your own. Feel your spine extend like a deep taproot of a tree into the ground. Feel the strength of the earth pulsing up through you, holding you strong through any storm. I love you.